something really quick for the beginning before I give just a quick message. I'm gonna be here in less than 5 minutes, child. Just had another realization. Got in the shower. Just laid down, oiled up, laid down, and um, started to speak into the soul. Started to speak into the spirit, and something came and I got a great day download. Hey y'all. What up, Kiki and Body Baby and Tiffany and Jaleesa and Joanne and Grizzy. So I won't be on here for nothing but a hot little minute. But greetings everybody. Greetings Lizzo from the UK. So y'all know we talked last night and I was trying to do this in a snap and I was just going to just post the snap. But as I was saying it, the spirit said, just go ahead and say it in a quick live. So I'm just gonna say it in a quick live. What's up, Latia from the Netherlands? So I don't know how we talked about last night how you are inside of your own personal hell. The hell that you experience is your own personal hell, right? So as I was saying a couple things tonight, this rising, to myself, I'm speaking into the soul, into the spirit. That's when it came to me and it said to me, my voice is low because I'm not speaking. That's why. It is a voice station. Charge out because it's charging. Okay, can you hear me a little bit better? Because it was charging and sometimes the sound gets a little staticky when I'm charging my phone. I told y'all it's always something going on with my phone. Can you hear me? Well, everybody else can hear. Can you hear me? I've already turned it up. It's not going to do anything else. I don't know why it's still so low. I'm talking right into it though. Can you hear me? I've turned it up. There's nothing else to do. I can't turn it on. It's already up. I don't know why it's staticking. It's probably staticking because they don't want me to say this message. It's going in and out. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Goes back to static. Well, it's not charging. I don't know. Let me just say this message because if you can't hear it, then I don't know what to say. Because I'm going to just say the message. Try the earpod. Let me see. Hold on. Aubrey, let me see. It might be a little better if I try the earpod. Let's see here. Got one in. Now I got two in. Okay. Is that better? Can you hear it? That's better. Okay. So what I said was, last night we talked very briefly about your hell being your own hell. And oh, yeah. Excuse me. And how you are inside of your own hell and your own punishment, and how you create your own heaven. And so I'm not sure if you are aware that you can do work on yourself. Like you can do cast spells on yourself, you can do rituals on yourself. Like if you can burn candles to try to do something to someone, or you can put people in linens, or you can do all this other work on other people. You can definitely cast spells on yourself for the positive to bring money in. And you have all of your own energy. You have your sweat from your underpits, your panties, your zhuzh from your sexual experiences, and you have your own toothbrush, you have your hair, You can do work on yourself to bring stuff in. You can do work on yourself to cast spells to keep away shit that is trying to plague you. That was brought to me earlier today when I got in the shower first earlier. And so just wanted to make sure that you knew and understand that. You can do that. If you choose to do that and you choose to make yourself a doll, a little voodoo doll of yourself to help in your tool in the process of your spell casting. Make sure you put it away where no one can get it. Make sure that it's very unobtainable to other people. Okay. Secondly, this is what I came on to say because this is what just came to me as I was doing this very thing. It hit me, and I say that because what? It was a download. Okay. Um, yes, been doing so for a bit. You've been doing what for a bit? Casting spells on yourself, then you should have been casting them for everybody else and helping your team that you work with, which is us, because your damn show ain't helped nobody over here. So if you've been doing it, then how about spread the love as well? How about that? Um, as again, I said, I've been fighting this battle by myself, right? But right, have you been casting to help the person that you've been watching? Because if so, you ain't doing it right because I've been under attack. Well, ma'am, Miss Lioness, you better get some stronger work or a stronger team because everybody been feeling the effect, which is why I'm coming on here saying it. So, if you've been doing it, make sure you spreading that love around to help everybody like Quatita does. Okay, gratitude. Because you're telling me you've been doing it, then I hope you've been doing it for everybody because Quatita does. Quatita does it to help. So that's why I'm coming on here to tell you that also, not only can you cast spells upon yourself, your prayers are not just prayers. What they don't want you to know is they give you all of these prayers. You say your your prayers and your the tribulations and all these other things you say, but are you aware that you're casting spells? That is what your prayer is. That is what a prayer is. Is you're casting a spell. Did you know that? You're spell casting. It is also a ritual because a ritual is something that you do daily, right? It's not something specific. You casting a spell, you're doing the work for yourself. It depends on whatever you want to do. As I say, you can make yourself a doll. You can use some of your own hair, make you a love jar to bring in finances. You can put some of your hair, or, you know what I'm saying? You can do any spell work, any ritual work, any casting of energy. You can do it on yourself as well to keep away, to bring in, to open, to bring, to manifest. You know what I mean? You can do that. Um, and you just include people. You know what I mean? When I have to go in and I have to do work and I'm doing work to keep away the enemies that are attacking the chat, I have to go in and I have to be specific for my followers, my friends, my family. You have to include people. That's why I say people always say that, oh, prayer is going up, but you don't never say the fucking prayer. And when people are saying a prayer, you have to understand you're casting a spell. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. What is that? You're casting a spell. You're casting a spell. You know what I'm saying? You are casting a spell. You are speaking those words over your life because they've already told you, first of all, the words are curses. So if it's a curse and you understand that a blessing and a curse is the same thing, we did that in the Bible study, then I want you to understand that prayer is another word for a spell. So if you can say the Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, then why can't you cast a spell for your greatness? Because that's what a prayer is. Think about it. Think about what I'm saying to you. What is a prayer? Tell me a prayer. What is a prayer? What is a prayer? In a prayer, you're what? You're asking for something. You're speaking over something. That's it. What then what is it? Then what is it? If a prayer is not what I'm saying, then what is it? A petition is what? What is a petition? A petition is a spell. When you are writing out an incantation, when you're writing out a petition, you are writing a spell, because an incantation and a petition is the same thing. In a petition, you are petitioning for something to happen, you're casting a spell. If you're doing an incantation, you're doing an incantation to manifest, to get rid of, to bring something in, you're casting a spell. Point blank, period. I want you to remember that. So when people are saying they're praying for you, you're going to pray for someone else. They just don't want to use the word because it is what it is. When you look at the book of Psalms in the Bible, it's a book of spells, but they tell you it's a book of prayers, right? Setting your intention. Anytime you do anything, you're supposed to set your intention. Anytime you do anything, you're doing it with full intention, then why do it if you're not setting your intention? That has to be absolute. So if you're saying a prayer is, Um, say you're going to say, soul and spirit, I ask that you bring forth to me all the money that I desire. I ask that you give me good health, and I ask that you watch over my family. You're asking, your incantation, you're petitioning, you're casting a spell. So use the correct wording when you're doing it. That's all. And the correct wording is just what she said, setting your intention. Setting your intention. So when you're asking, really what you should be doing is declaring, affirming. That is the most proper way to do a quote unquote prayer, spell, incantation, a petition, is to honor and to declare and to affirm. I honor and affirm that everything that I speak will manifest itself by the power of the soul and the spirit which lies within me. I I affirm that my family will be forever covered. I am covered and shielded and protected from north, south, east, and west. I affirm and declare sanctity over my household. I affirm and declare all of the funds that I seek shall be coming to me, will come to me. I already have it. I affirm and I declare that everything on my vision board is manifesting as I speak, and no one can stop the things that I have set forward. My will shall be done. We're no longer asking, we're declaring, we're demanding, commanding, and affirming. Your prayers or spells, use them properly. I show gratitude. I show gratitude. I hope this makes sense. I hope you understood it. Again, you can cast spells upon yourself to manifest, bring forward anything and everything that you need, that you want. If you choose to make you a doll of self, which I've done before, make sure that you're the only one that has the access to it. Be great, use your magic, use your power. Every day is a learning experience. I show gratitude. Also, if you'd like to donate, hit the Cash App $ AWWTA, and I so show gratitude and I appreciate you. The tickets are up for a deal in South Carolina. I put them back up as well as for Jackson, Mississippi. You can go on Eventbrite. You can type in my name. You can put in for the class. The class for the financial freedom is still up. That would be financial_freedom. You can type in Baltimore. Not Baltimore, child. Jackson. You can type in Dylan. You can type in psychic medium. Any of these things should make it pop up. Okay. So I show gratitude. Enjoy your day. Do some incantations. Do some affirmations. Affirm your greatness and know what power you work with. Gratitude, y'all. I love you to life. Peace. Go on and get your damn tickets to these events, y'all. South Carolina and Mississippi. Peace.